Hi there, Marcus Ochoa here from CoachQuestions.com. And in this video, I'm going to be answering the question, do Beachbody coaches need to create their own website? That's a question I get a lot. People want to know if they decide to become a coach, do they need to spend the time to spend the time and the money to create a website of their own? And there's I kind of have a long answer to this, but my first answer is no. It's not required to build your own website in order to be a Beachbody coach or to have success as a Beachbody coach. There are a lot of coaches having success with their business, and they have not created a website of their own. So what you're looking at now is the website that you're given when you become a coach. It's the replicated Beachbody coach site that you're given. It looks great. It functions. It has your contact info over here. You can put your picture on that. You can put your phone number here. And when people click these links and shop through your site, then you get credit for that. You get credit for the sale. So if you have somebody interested in making a purchase, you would send them the link to your website, again, that you're given. You don't have to create this. It's already created for you. You get it instantly when you join. You could send somebody here, they make a purchase, they click the shop tab, they go through the process of making a purchase, you get credit for the sale and the commission. Now, the downside is, and it's not really a downside, it's just the way just the way it is, it's expected, is that people aren't going to find the site unless you send them there, unless you post a link, you send someone the link in an email, or you post a link on social media, or you tell somebody, you send them directly to your site. So somebody isn't going to find the site on Google. So, most people know that and they understand that. But there's been times in the past where I had somebody that was kind of upset or discouraged that nobody was landing on their site and buying anything, and I had to explain to them that this is just your store. Your job is to get people to your store. So don't expect by just having a site that people are going to magically show up on it, and you're going to start making sales, and you're going to be rich from just having a site. So just wanted to point that out and mention that. So you have this site, and additionally, you have a Shakeology site. So it's a site all about Shakeology. It looks great. There's explained Shakeology. There's testimonials and success stories and all this stuff. And it works the same way. So you send somebody here, and they click the shop button. They click the buy now button, and they're taken to your store. They go through the checkout process, and you get credit for the sale. Same exact thing. That's how that works. You have to send people to the site. People aren't going to find it on their own. So that's our job as coaches, is to bring in the business. So the answer is no. If you don't want to create your own website, then you don't have to. So the longer part of this is just going to be my opinion and my thoughts. So if you're going through, if you're already a coach and you're somebody who's not on my team and you're going through some sort of training that's separate from this, I don't want to take you off track. Always follow whoever your upline is and whatever they're teaching you. These are just my thoughts, and I'm going to be speaking kind of generally here, so it's going to be different for everybody. But my thinking is that if you want to be a successful coach, then there's no harm in spending time to create your own website. It's going to give you exposure, and it gives you a place to share your own ideas, to post content, and have a central location for your business, where instead of sending people to your main Beachbody coach site, maybe you send them to your own website or your own blog that's more branded to you, and it's a little bit different. So for example, this site looks great, and it works and functions and all of that, but I don't really like to send people here because there's a lot going on. People are going to come here, and there's all kinds of links, and there's shop and coach and join, and then there's the news, and there's just a lot going on. So what I'll do normally is, depending on what somebody wants to do, I'll send them a link to my own site that's more specific on what it is they want to do. So for example, I'll show you what my website looks like. It's coachquestions.com. And it's just a blog where I share my ideas. I write stuff, I write stuff, I post videos, I post content there, and it's one of the ways that I like to build my business, and it's what I do. So, for example, if somebody wants to know about Beachbody coaching, I have a little link up here that says how it works, and this is the link that I send them. Now, there are other ways to do this. There are a lot of different ways to send information to people when they want information. This is just giving you an example of how I do it. So there's power in being able to control what you send people. So if there's not a page on, say, Beachbody on Demand that I can send, that Beachbody has created, that I don't think is very good at explaining the value of Beachbody on Demand, I can send them to my own page that I have created. So I'll show you what that looks like. It's just a highlights 30-day free, a video of what Beachbody on Demand is, all the workouts, all the value. It shows how much it would cost if you were to buy all those separately. So again, it's just something that I created and something that I can send to somebody if they're interested in Beachbody on Demand. So, we'll go back one and show you just one more example of what a lot of coaches are doing. Is they're really just documenting their journey with these products that they're using. So, for example, I was doing hammer and chisel, and let's see if I can find the post here. But yeah, this is coachquestions.com. You can check it out and see what I'm doing. There's a lot of coaches that do have their own websites and do create content, and there's no harm in that, and it's not real hard to do, and it's not real expensive to get your own website set up. So if you're interested and you want, I'm even helping people that aren't on my team get their site set up. If you come here to coachquestions.com, click on the get a blog like this, and it's going to take you to instructions on how to get set up, and it's going to show, and I'm actually going to show you, and even in some cases do it for you, get you started, and get your stuff set up for you, and plug you into some training from me. And I'm not going to charge you for that. It's completely free, and I do that because I like to enjoy it, and I like to I think I can explain it in a way that makes it super simple for anyone to do. But anyhow, I did hammer and chisel. I did it for 60 days and posted my pictures here and gave a little review and just wrote about it. And this is something that once it's created, it's out there on the internet 24/7. Working for me while I'm sleeping, or if I'm, playing with my daughter, or if I'm out snowboarding or mountain biking or hanging out at the beach, or doing, anything other than working, there's a chance that people are finding my content and I'm generating business for myself that way. So I'm just getting more exposure, and I believe it also gives me more credibility to where people can come here, they can click these videos, they can hear my voice, they can see my face and know, who it is that they're working with. So the answer to, do you need a website? Do you need to create your own blog or website? The answer is no. It's not required. But my own personal thinking is, if you're somebody who likes to write, likes to shoot videos, and even if you don't like to shoot videos, I when I first started out, I couldn't be in front of a video camera. I would stumble over my words. I thought I sounded stupid. I thought I looked dumb, and I was just afraid of making videos. And I faced that fear, and I started making videos, started writing content, and putting that stuff on my blog, and it's helped me grow my business. And it doesn't have to be only creating a website and blogging. This is in addition to what you're already doing. So in addition to talking to people, in addition to reaching out to people on social media, this is something that you can do kind of in the off hours, maybe early in the morning or late at night when if people are sleeping, or if you want to do something. And one of the things that I do is, if there's ever a time where I don't know what to do, or I'm feeling stuck in my business, and it's just I'm kind of, and I don't know exactly what I should do for today. I'll write a blog post or shoot a video and create a piece of content that I know is out there working for me, again at some point in the future. And and again, it's not the miracle answer for everybody. It's just something, again, in addition to what you're already doing. It's a central place that you can send people. You can use it to generate leads, start building an email list, and then once you have an email list, you can send your email list links to your blog posts or your videos as you make them. So that's my answer. It's not required, but in my opinion, it's not a bad idea. It's actually a good idea to create your own website, have a place to share content, and the cost is super cheap to do it, and the technical know-how needed is not very hard. There's a small learning curve, but once you dive in, going to be it's going to be much simpler than you probably thought if you don't know how to do this stuff. I don't know any programming or anything like that, but I can get sites set up and add content, and it's really super simple. But again, if you're interested and you'd like my help, come on over to my website coachquestions.com and click on the Get a Blog Like This link on the right side of the page here, and I'll send you over instructions on how to get set up, and even to work with you one-on-one to get going and to get results within reason. I can't work with a ton of people closely, but those of you who do reach out to me and want my help, I'm happy to help. But thanks so much for watching, guys, and have a great day.